Guys, I wanted to start this video off by saying thank you guys all so much for using my creator code. We have quite a few of you guys using it, and I'm actually beyond shocked. It's my first time getting my code. I have a lot of you guys using it, but I'm gonna try and make this intro a little short because I know my intros are pretty long. But once again, I want to thank you guys for the subs. If we can make this video take us to 2,000 subs, I'll try my best to upload something crazy for you guys. But in this video, we're going to talk about my settings. We're going to go ahead and do an updated settings video because there's a few things that's changed. I get a lot of you guys asking me all the time. Even though I have a bunch of videos posted about my settings, I still get a bunch of you guys asking me about my settings. So let's get right into it. So we're going to go ahead and start off with our settings in the very first tab. So this tab right here, the first tab when you open up your Fortnite settings, you got full screen, the 1920 by 1080, which is what I play. I get a lot. I mean, like every other comment in all my videos about my settings are, what res do you play? I play native, which is the normal res, 1920 by 1080. I have no VSync. My frame limit, I cap it at 240 when I'm in creative, right? And when I'm in game, only when I'm streaming, when I'm in game, I put it down to 180. I do this because sometimes when you're playing, FPS is a little bad in game this season with all the jungle environment and all the stuff that goes on in there. So the reason I do that is because my FPS drops, and when it drops from 240 to 100 FPS, it looks really bad. But when it drops 180 to 100 FPS, I mean, it doesn't look as bad. It's only an 80 FPS difference, But if I'm not streaming, I leave it at 240 all the time. Okay. My brightness 100%. User interface contrast 1x. I don't really know what that does. Haven't messed with it. Colorblind, I use Duchenope 5 all the time, and I've already explained this, but it just helps you see through zones. It darkens the zone but brightens certain colors, but also darkens other colors that need to be dark. I think it's just the best. It's not a crazy difference on 5. 3D res 90%. You don't really see the difference between 90 to 100, but you do feel the difference a little bit. Anyways, all these, what everybody has all the way down on all of these. Show FPS on, that's an option. You don't have to have it on if you don't want. And on the next tab, okay, this is a semi-important tab, only with 2 of the settings. Most of these settings are optional, okay, whatever you want. Toggle sprint, this is all whatever you want, but you can copy mine if you like. Another thing is, people have been asking me, confirm edit on release on or off. I play with it on. I actually play with both. I play keyboard and mouse. I have scroll wheel reset. On top of that, I have both, so it resets instantly no matter what. And disable pre-edit option. This is a big one because it's really up to you. If you're a comp player and you're not doing a bunch of edits, you're not going crazy, in creative, and you like to pre-edit your walls so you could take somebody's wall and have it edited wall there already, have this off, disable pre-edit option, have it off. Go ahead and have your pre-edits on. But if you're out here doing clips, hitting edit courses, playing zone wars all the time, a little creative warrior, I would recommend having it on just because you can accidentally pre-edit a wall and it'll just mess you up. So I recommend having it on. I play both. I play comp more than I play creative, and I still have it on because I'm not big to take people's walls and have it already pre-edited, especially with the new season. It's really not the best idea. But other than that, all this is up to you, except for these last settings. This is where it's still up to you, but I highly recommend you have both of these off. The difference with delay when they're on to off is insane. The difference is just crazy how bad it is when they're on. So just have energy saving off. It's a really good idea. Other than that, these are all optional as well. I play with my HUD scale on 60. I like it more small, less distracting, and all kinds of stuff. You see your screen a little bit more, but all this, up to you. This, I don't mess with gyro settings. I don't play mobile. I think it's a mobile or controller thing. I don't mess with that. My keyboard and mouse settings. This is one I've changed. Everybody's asked me what my sensitivity is, and I just changed my sensitivity. I now play 1600 DPI, 4% with my targeting 21.4, 21.4. Building and editing sensitivity both on 100%. I don't mess with them, and the reason I put on 1600 is I don't know. I don't have a reason. I just, decided to because a lot of people have been like, hey, do 1600 over 800. It's better. It's just what you should use. And apparently a lot of people are switching to 1600. So I'm giving it a shot. And my opinion, it's not that big of a difference, but it's definitely something to go ahead and give it a shot. But if I were to play 800 DPI, it would be on 8.8. So 800 DPI, it's 8.8. 8%, 8%, 1600, it's 4%. You just half it, when switching. For those of you that want to switch but don't know what your sense would be on 1600, you just half it. And then other than that, here's my double movement. I use in-game double movement. I don't use like anything else. No third-party apps for double movement. Other than that, I don't play controller. You can copy these if you want. These are my controller settings, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't play controller, but if you want to copy them, go ahead. My audio settings, I recommend having 3D headphones on. Other than that, everything else is your opinion. The reason for 3D headphones is they actually work good this season. Like, they're not overly, like, horrible. They used to be really bad, but they actually work pretty good. Voice chat, this, I have mine on whatever, push to talk or something like that, so I don't have an option right now, I guess. I don't know. But I don't really use game chat too much anyways. But, and then my keybinds. You can pause this, slow it down, do whatever you need to copy my settings if you would like to copy my settings. So I'm going to go ahead and run through this real quick and go ahead and copy it. I think these are probably the most comfortable settings for beginners. Just because I've had these settings since I started playing keyboard and mouse. And they're very comfortable. It's just really like pointer finger dominant, if you know what I mean. Like, you're using your pointer finger a lot more than any other. I don't know. I just feel like it's really comfortable to do it that way, in my opinion. You can change these however you would like. Do whatever you'd want. It's 100% up to you. But I do have pretty decent settings and keybinds. But yeah, so all this down here at the bottom, I haven't really touched. I don't even know what any of this is. But yeah, up to you. This stuff, I don't have controller. And then this, up to you again. This you don't even need to see. It's completely up to you. There's one setting I didn't go over, which I just recently changed. I had somebody tell me about it in my Discord, which is linked in the description if you guys would like to come and hang out. We have quite a few people in there. Know when I go live, know when I'm doing giveaways, all kinds of stuff. Just don't beg for skins. That's, one thing I do have a little bit of a rule on when it comes to me gifting you stuff, is just don't beg. I do gift a lot, but not to people that beg me for stuff. But this settings is, one of them is record replays. A lot of people say you have it off, gives more delay if you have it on. I personally like it on, just so I can see, replays, of course. Another one is, where is it? I only just recently did this because somebody told me to go ahead and, turn it off. It's not something you should have on. Peripheral lighting, right here. So this setting, peripheral lighting, basically what it does is when you have it off, there's no difference. I'm going to be honest with the lighting. But the way it works is, I think, is when you're looking this way, all the lighting behind you is off. It's just gone. It's not running in the background to cause more, FPS differences or delay until you turn and look that way, which you'll never notice the difference. You never will. Okay, it will always look normal. So having it off doesn't change anything. It's just, something good to have off for a delay. But anyways, moving on for Fortnite settings, we're going to go ahead and hop over to third-party apps that I use. Starting with GearUpBooster, it's going to be the first app we're going to start with. It's just like Xlag. If you know Xlag, Xlag works for some people very well, but other people's not at all. If anything, it does more harm than good when using Xlag for some people, but it's more good for others, with ping. But this one, I've had a lot of people say this works very well, and a lot of people say it doesn't work at all. It's the same thing with Xlag, no ping, and every other app you can use. So if you haven't heard of this one, it's called GearUpBooster. Link will be in the description if you want to try it out, along with every other link for everything I'm going to show you today. So link will be in the description. Go ahead, click that link, download it with that link, and once it's downloaded, to get your free trial, because it does cost money, get your free trial, go to purchase. I'll show you how to do this. You get 3 days for free. All right, and then down here, you'll have a coupon available, and the coupon is LzrGaming. LzrGaming, no spaces. I happen to be able to get in contact with one of these people that run this app, and they gave me a code to give you guys a 3-day free trial because I wanted to share this with you guys as something that's very good to use. Also, another thing, if you happen to buy a subscription, which I recommend if you like it after the 3-day free trial, it does not automatically renew your subscription. You don't have to worry about it taking money out your account or nothing like that, like Xlag will do. You have to pay for it every month. Okay. On top of that, it shows you how many days you have left right here. You just hover over this, shows you exactly how many days you have left, and you're good. So the way this works is you can boost anything. I'm talking from Fortnite to literally any game you would like to. This could be, this could be shooting, action, racing, sports, PlayStation games, Xbox, and Switch games as well. I haven't made a video about the Xbox version of this, or the console version. Let me put it that way. Because I do get a few people saying, does this work for console? Oh, that sucks. It doesn't work for console. It does. It's just I haven't made a video on it. I don't know if I will. But yeah, anyways, so it says my ping is 90 ms. It will say that, but your ping is actually a lot better. Okay, it's really hard to explain, but it does the same thing for XLag. It'll say you have high ping, but really your ping's a lot lower, and it shows the improvements. Okay. So yeah, I recommend you guys go ahead and give this one a shot. This is one of the apps that I use that helped me out a lot with my ping. That's why I run hard 0 most of the time, and it doesn't really change. And moving on to the next one, another app that I use a lot. Actually, I have it open down here, as you can see. Timer resolution. The link will be in the description to download it. Okay, this is a very good one to use. Okay, I'm gonna go to close it, show you what it looks like when it's open. Boom, open. Timer resolution. Okay, what you do is once it's downloaded, you'll see this. You do have to pin it to your taskbar. See, mine's pinned to the taskbar, so it looks like this. You don't have to search it in your files. Or you just click maximum. It'll say 500. Some of you guys, it won't. That's okay. Just leave it on whatever it is after you click maximum, and you're good. But try your best to get 500 if you can. Then minimize it. Don't close it. You minimize it. All right. And that's it. Basically, what that does is it's like overclocking a monitor technically. And I've used this for a very long time, and it really helps. It does with input delay and all kinds of stuff. And no, you will not get banned for anything I'm showing you guys. I will never tell you guys to use anything that'll get you banned. Another thing I use, if you've seen the videos, is not timer resolution, filter keys. These are the settings that you want. You hit apply, then you hit OK. You go ahead, copy them, take a picture. Hit OK. Link will be in the description for that as well. Just download it with that link, and you're good. So that's pretty much it, other than my NVIDIA settings. But there is one more thing I do want to tell you guys about. It's just not going to be in this video. If this video gets, let's say 300 likes, and I hit 2,000 subs after posting this video, I'll go ahead and make an entire video just on this tweak. Okay. The reason I'm not making a video is because, if you don't do it right, it can mess up your PC. And I know there's a lot of people that won't do it right, and then they're going to come to me asking for help and how to fix it. The only way to fix anything that you mess up with this tweak is to factory reset your entire PC, which is okay. At the end of the day, it only takes about an hour to get everything back and running. I've had to factory reset mine like 3 times, not because of that, but just because of other things. I'll go ahead and show you what it is, but I will not be making a video or showing you how to use it, where to put it, how to install it, nothing like that. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys though, and it is completely free. So if you want this, okay, you need to get this video to 300 likes and as close as you guys can to 2,000 subs. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and open it up for you guys, and I'll see you there. So we're here, we have it open, and this is why, there's a lot of stuff here, very easy to get confused, lost, and mess something up. Okay. What I do is you go to, in your tweaks, I'm not going to show you, you click desktop because that's what I use. Use a laptop, click laptop. If you use, whatever this is, laptop or desktop, I use a desktop, it checks off, the essential ones that you should do. Okay. And then on top of that, you have other stuff. Remove Cortana, Microsoft Edge, remove all Microsoft Store apps, disable notification tray, stuff like that. Disable mouse acceleration, enable it. Enable whatever this is, show file extensions. Disable number lock on startup. Enable power throttling. So there's only a few of these that I use. And they're right here. I'll go ahead and check them off. Remove Cortana, remove Microsoft Edge. And usually I'll remove all Microsoft Store apps, but there's no point. I don't use that many, so it's like I don't need them all deleted. That's more for like a cleanup. If you have a bunch of Microsoft Store apps that you don't need because you go through download a bunch of games off there or something like that, you can just delete them all. You remove them all, so you don't play with them, you play on them anymore, But yeah, that's all I do, and then everything else is checked off, yeah, so it does that by itself. This is not harmful to your PC. I've been using it since I've gotten a PC. I actually had help. Somebody showed me how to do this, so yeah, this is what I use. And I do know how to do it and what settings I use. I'm not making a video on it, guys. I will not show you how to get it, how to install it, or anything like that. But if you do want a video on this, click the thumbs up, and subscribe for me with post notifications on. So that way, if you are one of the people that want it, go ahead, let me know in the comments. On top of that, have notice on for when I do drop the video. Okay. But anyways, that's the end of the video. If you guys did hope you guys like, subscribe, and once again, I'll catch you guys in the next one.